What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Joarna, that's Joarna. We are starting a brand new playthrough today. We're going to be playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, before we get into this, let me give you a little backstory on this. I was never a huge Tomb Raider fan when this franchise first started on the original PlayStation. I think I played bits and pieces of Tomb Raider 1 and 2. I just wasn't a big fan of it. The game seemed very clunky. Having to deal with the tank controls, like, you would jump to a platform and then you'd have to like rotate Lara to jump to the next platform. There was not a good flow to it. It never really appealed to me. However, I always wanted to play the Rise of the Tomb Raider when it came out on Xbox One, I think like about a year and a half ago. But I just never got around to it. And then they released recently the 20th celebration or 20-year celebration version for PlayStation 4. And the cool thing about it was that it came with some VR stuff, which was cool because one of the things that sucks right now is that they have the VR headset out for PlayStation, but the software that goes with it, there's not a lot of selection out there. They have a lot of cool tech demos and a lot of cool VR experiences, but there's no core gameplay associated with it. Again, I think the big AAA title that is going to be the first quote-unquote game for it is going to be Resident Evil 7, but that doesn't come out until the end of January, and that's basically a 4-month gap between when the headset was released and when the first big AAA title comes out for it. But regardless, I figured that I'd pick this up on Amazon. It was on sale, I think, for like $25 or $30. And I was really excited, so I plugged it in initially, and I was like, alright, I can't wait to do this. I'm going to, jump in, and I'm just going to do the VR portion for myself. I'm not, get the hell out of here. Stupid piece of shit. They wanted me to enter my email for some bullshit. Oh, come on. They wanted me to enter my email for some retarded bullshit. Yeah, Croft Manor from the main menu once you've reached the Siberian wilderness. So this was the main thing, is that you can't actually play the VR portion of the game until you complete the beginning tutorial of the game, which I found to be kind of annoying. You can't really market that as a selling point of the game if you have to play through the primary game first. When you buy the game, you should be able to play it however you want it, and then once you complete the game, yes, there's like bonus features. So you see this all the time in games, where it's like, alright, you play through the entire game, and then you get to like how the game was created and, behind the scenes videos, and those are all bonus features. But if you market something as part of the game, something that you can do straight off the bat, you shouldn't have to have a prerequisite of getting to that specific portion of the game. It's like if you bought Call of Duty and they said you can't play the multiplayer until you complete the single player campaign. It's almost false advertising. But regardless, I did want to do a playthrough for this because, like I said, I've heard that the game itself on the PlayStation version is beautiful. It runs incredibly well. It's even better if you run a 4K PlayStation. If you run a PS4 Pro with a 4K TV, it's supposed to be phenomenal. It's probably one of the best looking games that's out there right now for the PS4 Pro with the 4K setup. Unfortunately for me, I do not have a 4K television. Not only that, is that right now YouTube is having some issues with rendering videos in 4K, and also with that statement is that a lot of videos cannot be, or at least through the hardware that I have, running a Elgato HD 60, is that you can't capture videos in 4K. Now once 4K becomes a little bit more of the common source of televisions, probably over the next year or so, then I'll probably go through and upgrade some of the stuff that I have right here to capture in 4K. But for the time being, we're going to have to be stuck with a 1080p. So let's go ahead and get into... Oh, God, get the hell out of here. Go away. Jesus Christ. Alright, so let's go into a new game. And let's go... Tomb Raider. I think I forgot to turn on the subtitles, but we can fix that.
What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience to face the unknown? As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder.
Does
But
look
some
good.
do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
It really does look good.
The others, they're done. No amount of money's gonna get them through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Not a chance.
Where's the fun in that? It looks very pretty. We have to climb the wall.
Wait till you see this view, Lara. Take my hand.
Thanks.
So I'm imagining this to be kind of like an Uncharted game, or an Uncharted style game.
It's amazing, but the snow coming off those peaks is a bad sign.
All right, we're in it.
The trail leads up the mountain.
Let me see if I can turn on subtitles real quick. Options. Subtitles. Here we go. On with color. Applies different text on without color. Applies white text to all of the characters. Okay, so it designates color to voices. Okay, that's fine. Text language. Okay, blah 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 blah. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go back and try it. Let's continue the game.
View of the valley beyond from the summit.
All right, let's take it easy here.
Careful.
This wind is crazy.
We just need to keep moving.
Yeah, just force your way through it. If you were like Legolas, you could just walk on top of the
Even
snow.
if we don't find anything up here, your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
Did they say where they were for this? Was it Siberia? Serbia?
Oh, shit!
You okay?
Lost my footing. I'm fine.
Where's her, how come he has like a backpack? I have a feeling that if I didn't do that, I probably would have died.
That was close.
Lara, are you all right?
Yeah.
Joarna!
This feels very Uncharted.
I'll climb down there and get you.
No! It's too dangerous! I can climb back up!
Are you sure?
Just stay put!
Climbing ice walls. Craggy ice walls and rocks are climbable. I'm assuming this is what they're talking about. Okay. I'm pressing X. There we go. Thank God all this ice is here. Oh. Okay. Very interesting mechanic that is not, it's like the game like gives you very minimal help. Okay, I see what to do now.
I need to jump across!
Yeah. Okay. Now grab my hand. Got you. Shit, Lara.
So again, how come she doesn't have like a gear bag with her?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I got XP.
Looks like we gotta go through.
And if they're climbing a giant mountain that's supposed to be like an Everest-style mountain, how come they don't have oxygen tanks?
Not bad. If the weather turns, we can hole up in this cave. Do you really think we'll find this lost city?
I know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
might be the kind of godforsaken place. I do it.
Yeah. That I'm sure that was in their planning strategy. They're like, guys, let's have a city for our civilization, but let's have it hidden in a mountain.
Hope Trinity hasn't beaten us to it.
Oh, that must be the
Storm's
rival
getting closer.
explorers.
We have a couple hours at most.
Should be enough time. We're almost to the top.
Uh-oh. We should make for the gap of Rohan.
What do you think?
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it.
Just
this last
gas.
stretch to the top.
All right. Let's see what's up there.
That's my bondage rope.
Feels pretty solid, but keep close to the wall.
Okay.
Oh, this just looks like a problem waiting to happen.
Looks like we climb from here.
Keep your eyes open for falling ice.
Right. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I hit the square button.
Feels pretty solid here, but keep close to the wall.
Okay.
I definitely hit the square
Looks like
button.
We climb from here.
Keep your eyes open for falling ice.
Right. You ready?
Let's do it.
Alright, let's try this again. There we go.
There's lots of loose ice up here.
Let's take it slow and steady. Just stay with me.
Yeah, fucking get your ass in gear, Jonah.
Look out!
What the
Oh,
f-
shit.
That was close.
How am I supposed to avoid shit like that? Again, I don't feel. Uh oh.
No. Jonah, hold on.
Shit! I'm going to dig in. Can you make it across?
I can make it.
Oh, of course you can. I'm Laura. I'm fucking Tomb Raider.
Holy shit! I don't think I can make that jump.
Stay there. I'll anchor a line for you at the top.
All right, I'll give you some slack.
I guess let's rotate.
Almost there, Lara. You got it.
You go, girl. Snow thunderstorm? I have been thinking about doing a playthrough for the Nathan. Okay.
Jonah, we made it. I see the ruins.
I haven't think. Oh, something's about to bad
Oh, God.
happen. But I have been thinking about doing a playthrough for the Uncharted series because I do want to play Uncharted 4 and I have Uncharted 1, 2, 3. How's that feel?
I got you. Lara,
That's a concussion.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull you back up. Oh, fuck!
Just cut me loose.
Over there. Quick. Swing me to the other side.
Okay, here goes.
No.
Come on, Lara.
Good work.
No! Lara, I can't hold you. The rope is slipping.
Well, fucking hold on a little further so I can. There we go.
Climb! Climb!
Climb like the son of a bitch you are. Oh, great.
Oh, God damn it!
Go back, Jonah. Get to shelter.
Why did I not jump? Oh, maybe that's why. Why is there an airplane up here? Fucking Brazilian soccer teams lying all over the place. What the game gives you very little feedback on like how you're supposed to. Alright, let me try this again. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh. Whee! I don't know if I'm controlling this or not. I hope I'm doing this right. Matrix style. You hold on to those for dear life. I'm just amazed at the grip that she would have that if she had to run and jump and then swing that ice pick into the ice, that like her arm didn't get ripped out of her socket. Oh, 2 weeks earlier?
It is the greatest cruelty of life that we're all too swiftly taken from it. We age, we decay, we die.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to be like a prequel to the original Tomb Raider games.
What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence? I believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science, but something more
Rasputin?
profound.
And then,
The key to
I don't know, is it supposed to be Joan of Arc?
I may have found the next piece to the puzzle, but I'm not alone in this search. They're following me, watching my every step. I know them by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity.
So it's like the Da Vinci Code.
I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything were to ever happen to Lara or
It's like the Knights Templars
I
type
could
setup.
never forgive myself.
And I thought Laura lived in like this big ass mansion. Like, why is she in like some like ragtag apartment? Wait for the jump scare. Is it Jonah?
It's me. Hannah! Oh, God. I'm so sorry. What are you doing here?
I saw the gutter press was attacking you again. I thought you could use some
Another
company.
crazy cover daughter just like...
Were you followed?
Followed? Of course not. What's going on?
I think I found the tomb.
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, He was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
Oh boy.
I loved Richard,
Not like, wasn't there a Tomb Raider movie called like The Cradle of Life or something?
but he was a broken man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was wrong. The tomb's in Syria.
Syria?
Oh boy, you don't want to go there right now.
This is madness.
Not a good place to hang out.
Get your life sorted. Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road. You know where it leads.
I will definitely say that,
It's
you
the
know,
only thing
they
that
were
makes
right
sense
that
to
the
me.
animation,
I'm going
the
to find
motion,
out these two.
I'm assuming the motion capture they did set up for it, as well as the graphical fidelity looks great. Really don't want to go to Syria.
Hey, we're heading into a war zone now. We better be sure about this.
Yeah, literally.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Oh, here come the rebels.
Something isn't right.
Oh, that's just local militia.
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you.
They that guy didn't do much to try and keep that a secret.
Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit!
Yeah, outrun that helicopter.
No, no, no!
Whee! You have arrived at your destination. Grab your bag, girl. Jesus. Again. Arm, or, yeah, fucking arm ripped out of socket. I wouldn't imagine it to be Syria.
Turning back. It has to be here.
Alright. Well, we're off playing Tomb Raider, guys. I'm going to pause the episode right here. You left a good blood stain right there on the rocks, Laura. We'll pick things up in the next video. My name has been Joarna, everybody. That's Joarna. I will see you all next time.